Hello, good day everyone, especially to you ma'am. For today's discussion is all about ethics, lifelong professional, and the following standards of competence. So, what is ethics? No? Kapag narinig natin yung salitang ethics, agad-agad na nagsisink in sa mind natin, it's talk about what is right and what is wrong, and also what is bad and what is good. So, ethics, it is a requirements for human life. It is our means of deciding a course of action. So, paano ba sinasabi na yung ethics is requirements for human life? So, what I said before, ethics, it's talk about the identifying the morally right and the morally wrong and the morally good and morally bad. Many philosophers think and doing anything or any choice is a part of ethics. So, sinasabi ng ibang mga philosophers na kapag gumawa tayo ng decision or ng action sa buhay natin as a human, no mapapaloob na yun siya sa tinatawag natin na ethics. Next is professional ethics. When you say professional ethics, it's concerned one's conduct, behavior, and practice when carrying out professional work. So, dito naman na ipinapakita kung paano ba i-perform o paano ba i-conduct ng isang individual yung kanyang behavior at kung paano niyo ba gagawin yung kanyang work as a professional. Next is the example of unethical practices. So, itong unethical practices, ito naman yung mga gawain which is hindi siya kaaya-aya para sa paningin o sa kaalaman ng maraming tao. So, example is the direct observation under secret conditions. Next is the false job interviews of competitors' employees, hiring employees away from competitors to get specific know-how, and bribing competitors' employee or supplier. May mga tao talaga, no, lalong-lalo na yung mga tao na mayroong negosyo or mayroong mga company, no, gumagawa sila talaga ng mga, we can't deny the fact that they are doing unethical practices for them to improve or to grow their company or to grow their business. So next is the ethical decision-making process. In our life, no, dapat kailangan sa paggawa natin ng decision, mayroon tayong proseso para magiging successful yung kanyang outcome. So first is recognize the situation. So dapat i-recognize talaga natin yung mga situation na nag-exist na sometimes magiging factor din siya sa paggawa natin ng ethical decision. So next is evaluate the options. So dito naman, no, kailangan nating i-evaluate kung ano ba yung mga possible courses of action na kailangan nating i-take for us to create a very authentic outcome decision making. Next is commit to a decision. So dito naman, no, kailangang pag-isipan talaga natin ng maayos kung ano ba yung best ethical courses of action na kailangan natin gawin para magiging matagumpay yung ating decision. So, lastly is act on decision. So, kapag naka-recognize mo na yung situation, na-evaluate mo na yung options at saka na-commit mo na yung decision, so dito na tayo sa act on decision making. Ito na yung kung paano ba natin gagawin kung we are acting on our ethical decision na nabuo. Next is the human values. So, dito malalaman natin kung ano ba yung differences between the moral, values, and ethics. So, kapag sinabi nating moral, it is predefined welfare principles that people believe what is right and wrong. So, what is wrong. So, example ng morals is the corruption and the crime. So, yung moral, nandito na yun sa sarili natin ng mga tao. Ito yung paniniwala natin kung itong gawain ba na ito ay tama o di kaya ang gawain na ito ay mali. So, example is the corruption. So, kapag ikaw na tao, kapag para sa iyo tama yung corruption, so gagawin mo yun. But then, if alam mong mali, hindi mo yun gagawin. Then, ang crime. So, kapag alam mong mali yung pagpatay, hindi mo yun gagawin. At kapag alam mong tama, so, choice mo na yun kung gagawin mo ba o hindi. Next is the values. Values are the set of rules that are eternal to a person and consciously acquires through his professional experiences promoting well-being or prevent harm. So, ang values, it is found out inside of us, no? Ito yung set of rules na nag-exist sa ating eternal part na maaring nakakatulong para i-prevent yung harm at saka for us to promote our well-being as a human. So next is the ethics. Ethics is a study and the philosophy of moral values of right conduct. Next is the harmony. So the term harmony means compatibility in our opinion and action. So lahat ba ng tao ay namumuhay ng harmony? So that is the questions na tayo lang din sa sarili natin yung makakasagot. So mayroon tayong ditong harmony in myself. So mayroon bang harmony sa sarili natin? Harmony in our family? Mayroon bang pakikipagsundo sa ating pamilya na nangyayari? Harmony in our society. Nagiging harmony ba tayo sa ating society, sa ating nabibilangan? Nagiging harmony ba tayo sa ating nature? So, this harmony, no, itong pakikipagsundo na ito, tayo lang din yung makakasagot at tayo lang din nakakaalam sa ating sarili. This is the coexistence in human being. So, sinasabi dito na yung human is composed of two basic constituents. So, first is the material body, and the second is the self or I. So, ang material body, it's talk about our physical aspect. Itong lahat na makikita natin sa kabuuan natin, that is what we call the material body. And self, it is refers to our soul, which is it is a part of human being, which is marked by the consciousness. The universal human order. So universal means encompassing all. So universal, pangkalahatan. Next order, it is a systematic arrangement. So universal human order refers to the efforts of an individual to have a systematic arrangement of entire universe which initiate with the individual itself. So tayo ng mga tao, mayroon tayong mga orders na kailangang sundin habang tayo ay nabubuhay for us to live a harmony life. So next is the vision for human order. Ano ba yung vision ng human order? So we have three elements here. First is the humanistic education. So tayo na tao, ng mga tao, kailangan talaga ng education for us to answer our curiosity, for us to know what is right and wrong, and also for us to take a good action. Next is the humanistic constitution. So, tayo ng mga tao, mayroon tayong mga constitution for us to live a harmony life, to live a harmony with ourselves and of course with the other people. Next is the harmonistic order. So, it includes the right understanding in the society, living continuously with harmony and happiness. So, tayo ng mga tao, di ba, mayroon tayong mga orders na sinusunod para maiwasan natin yung mga harm, para magkakaroon tayo ng harmony and happiness. It's all about my topic, and thank you for listening. God bless.